On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Starting the drive with a give to Moss. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Gun.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Going to the ground again on first. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
First carry of the game for the rookie out of Washington. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go.
Trying to run for this with Moss. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. He still has room inside the 30. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Just like they drew it up in practice this week, partner, and the exact start they wanted to have in this game.
That's 100%. That's why you script and you go over these plays ahead of time. Kate, you know this. All those amazing essays you wrote at Cal, that start to that paper was so important. It set the tone for the rest of it.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And look at this return. They'll begin from the 36 as the return is brought down. Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
This is it.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Justin Reed with the tackle. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver, and that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Reset.
From the gun, it's Ford. And this one doesn't go far. It's a gain of 2. They're left with 4th and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it'll be Bengals football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Burrow. That throw finds Jamar Chase. He's out in the clear. And he got this close to midfield before going out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here we go, here we go.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Connects on the crosser. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1, ready?
1st and 10 now from the 30. Burrow out of the shotgun. Flush down out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely throwing it away.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. This will be caught by Watkins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals pull out in front further, 13-zip. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Set. And
This is Ford. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Justin Reed with the tackle. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
set.
From the 29. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Watson working in the pistol. Taking a deep shot here. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage is waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap, a gift to Ford. And he's brought down up across the 40. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it's going to be their football coming up. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
14, Browns nothing.
Here we go.
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Up the gut, they go with Moss. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go, here we go. Back.
First down, Burrow to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they can't jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They strike for 23 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Here we go, here we go. Back.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Catch made by Chase Brown. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. That was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Brown on the inside give. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Back.
Burrow from the gun. Completes this one to Chase. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Did this defense ever need that or what? Just a step in some kind of right direction. Hopefully now they can build on that sack and claw their way back from this pretty slow start.
Going with Brown on the ground. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards,
here we go.
this defense is all over it.
3rd and long. Here's Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in out of bounds. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
We're set. 9 of 1.
Ford running to the right. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Reset.
Working from the gun, Watson. He gets this one to Peoples-Jones. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Browns a first.
Set.
From the gun, Watson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, Watson throwing again. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Dax Hill up for the stop. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. It's the Browns with 3rd and 5. Sticking to the air with Watson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Bengals take over as he records his 10th career INT. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Juan Thornhill takes it away. And the Browns get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
Finds Jeudy near the sideline.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Reset. 64.
From the 48. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Reset. At 24. Down, go.
Out of the gun, here's Watson. And the floater falls to the deck. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he can't dig him out from deep on their own side. He's stopped inside the 10. 58 yards on the punt there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here we go. 11 MT, Kate. 11 MT, Kate.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Throwing the out route complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
Here we go.
Another try following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On is the punt team, and away goes the punt. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. It bounces inside the 20. It jumps out at the 13. It's first and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Watson with a blitz coming. That's complete. David Njoku. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Watson now off play action. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Down he goes. The Bengals got to him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
Kevin McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, 59!
Ford straight ahead. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways.
Set!
Look at this. The wideout gets it to start this drive. And he's headed the wrong way on the reverse. They got him behind the line.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Set!
Play action. It's Watson. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Extra DB out there for the Bengals. 3rd down coming. Here's Watson. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st and 10. Here's Watson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Watson on 1st and 10. This one falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Set!
Throwing is Watson. And the Bengals are too much. They take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Well, your internal clock right there, it has got to be tuned up a little bit. Plenty of time. In this league, if you get 3 seconds to throw the ball and it's not out of your hands, that responsibility falls on you as a QB. But give some credit to the defense, who was able to get home and get the sack.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
A give now to Brown. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
He's tackled at the
be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required, along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Gun. Stop. Stop.
Here's Brown again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Burrow from the gun. This will be caught by Watkins. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go.
Now it's Brown. And he's got it up to midfield and into Brown's territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
On 1, ready?
1st down, ball at the 36.
Here we go. Stop.
Now a give up the middle to Moss. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Stop.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Here we go.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Stop. Stop.
On 1st down, it's Moss. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Let's get set. Stop.
Burrow setting up the play action. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Stop.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Caught near the pylon. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown. He's out of bounds. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Here we go.
Only one quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the third. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Dot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. Got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Burrow setting to throw. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Evan McPherson to kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Ford running right. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
They send Tillman in motion right. Staying on the ground with Ford. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for no gain. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Set.
Watson working in the pistol. Has it downfield working the left. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They strike for 23 yards. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
A give up the middle to Ford. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Another one for Ford. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He'll get this to Tillman. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. Working from the gun, Watson. That one complete to Njoku. And they take him down right along the 30.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Reset.
From the gun, Watson. Brought in by Ford. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's good for another Cleveland Browns. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. So the defense decides to decline the penalty. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again.
Reset. Down. Go.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
To the car. Out.
Running is Ford. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. It's a gain of 3 for them. Still 3rd and 9 coming up.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
The kick is good, so no time left. They at least put another 3 on the board, but things still ending in a tough loss. So the Bengals take this one